Hi everyone, my name is Robert Dos Wrestling, and you're watching Jamie Music Man right here on YouTube.
What's up, guys? I'm Barbara Walters, and this is 2020. What's up, guys? It's me, Jamie the Music Man, and this is my first video of 2020 and my first video of the brand new decade. And of course, I'm joined by my lovely co-host, the lovely, the beautiful Gladys. How are you, Gladys? Did you have a good New Year's? Was Santa Claus good to you? Ain't she great? But guys, how am I starting off this brand new year? By getting packages in the mail, that's how. And what's in these packages are a lot of Blu-rays and DVDs of Japanese pro wrestling. And one of these packages features one of my all-time favorite Japanese pro wrestling legends. But what Japanese pro wrestling legend is it? You guys are just going to have to tune in and find out. So let's get this first Unbanging, this first video of 2020 and the first video of the brand new decade started. Are you ready? I'm ready. Gladys, are you ready? She's excited. Yes, so let's get this video started. Alright, you guys, this first package came from the good folks at IVPvideos.com, and IVP Videos specialize in Japanese pro wrestling. They have a great selection from New Japan to All Japan Pro Wrestling, Noah, from the past to the present. I highly recommend checking them out. I've got stuff from them in the past, and I'll put a link in the description box below to their website, so go check them out and tell them Jammin' Music Man sent you. But I kind of opened up this package, and then I stopped when I opened it, and I realized I didn't have the camera on record, so forgive me, but I'm going to show you guys what I got. And this first Blu-ray I have here is, oh man, it's the All Japan Triple Crown Anthology Volume 6. And the reason why I chose this Blu-ray instead of starting with Volume 1 is because I was kind of interested in knowing what was going on with All Japan after Giant Baba had died in '99, and after Mitsuharu Misawa, after he was kicked out in 2000. And you know, when Misawa was kicked out of All Japan in 2000, he took a lot of the main roster with him, and you know, he started pro wrestling Noah. And All Japan Pro Wrestling is, you know, one of my all-time favorite wrestling promotions, period. The company's still going. It doesn't get talked about as much as, say, like New Japan. But this was, you know, a lot of people consider this time, which is the years of 2000 through 2003, a lot of people consider, you know, these years like the real downtime for All Japan. But, you know, you get a lot of the big main event Triple Crown title matches. And the Triple Crown title is the big you know, title to have in All Japan. But here on this Blu-ray set, you get a tournament, I guess, to determine a new Triple Crown champion. And, you know, some of the wrestlers you see in this tournament, you get Tenryu, Stan Lariat Hansen, Taishiki Kawada. And I believe the tournament final ends up being Tenryu and Kawada, and this match took place on October 28th of 2000. And also we get matches featuring Keiji Muto, aka the Great Muta, one of the all-time greats, taking on Tenryu for the Triple Crown title. Keiji Muto taking on Dr. Death Steve Williams. Keiji Muto taking on Scott Hall, and this match takes place on 2001. And we get the Great Muta taking on Tenryu from 2002. Also, we get Shinya Hashimoto taking on the Great Muta, and this is happens in 2003. But man, you get a lot of great heavyweight Triple Crown title matches on the set, and I'm definitely looking forward to watching this one. And the next Blu-ray we have here, oh man, here we go. It is, oh man, Shinya Hashimoto, the definitive collection, Volume 1. And if you don't know who Shinya Hashimoto is, then you need to do your Japanese wrestling history. Shinya Hashimoto, Great Muta, and Masa Chono, they were dubbed by Antonio Inoki the Three Musketeers in New Japan Wrestling back in the late 80s. And of course, Hashimoto and Muta and Chono, they would end up becoming wrestling legends. And this is volume 1 of Shinya Hashimoto, and you get matches where we see Hashimoto taking on Keiji Muto, aka Great Muta, Tatsumi Fujinami, Kensuke Sasaki, Bam Bam Bigelow, Ricky Choshu, Jushin Liger, Scott Norton. Definitely looking forward to checking out this set right here. Shinya Hashimoto, one of my all-time greats. And I always loved the Hashimoto Steve Corino matches from back in 2001 when Steve Corino was the NWA champion, and I believe Hashimoto ended up winning the NWA title. But definitely looking forward to checking out some of this awesome Japanese wrestling stuff right here. And like I said, I'll put a link in the description box below to ivpvideos.com, so go check them out. Alright, you guys, this next package right here came from the good folks at highspots.com. Highspots.com specializes in wrestling DVDs, wrestling merchandise, anything. I highly recommend checking them out. They're one of my favorite go-to sites if I want to pick up some wrestling DVDs. But I got a package from them, so let's see what I got. Oh man, take a look at that, Gladys. There's nothing to eat. It's not dog food. It's just DVDs. Alright, you guys, this first DVD that I got from highspots.com is, oh man, check it out. It's ECW on TNN episodes 33 through 36. This features that controversial match. If you guys remember, Mike Awesome, who was the ECW heavyweight champion during this time, he ended up showing up on Monday Nitro, and he kind of held the title up. He kind of held the title up for more money, and Paulie Dangerously and Awesome, they kind of worked out a deal where Awesome ended up having to come back to ECW to defend the ECW World Heavyweight title. So what ended up happening was they ended up getting Taz, who was in the WWF, to come back. So Taz and Awesome end up having a match. So you got Taz from the WWF and you got Mike Awesome, who's in WCW. So you got really the first ever WWF versus WCW wrestler match, and Taz ends up pinning Mike Awesome, and he ends up winning the ECW title. And I think he ended up giving the ECW title to Tommy Dreamer, and Tommy Dreamer ended up losing the ECW title to Just Incredible. It was a very controversial time, and I definitely remember watching these episodes during this time. So I haven't watched any of these episodes in a long time, and it's hard to believe that all this stuff went down almost 20 years ago, back in the year 2000. So definitely looking forward to going back and revisiting this time in ECW. And there's one more DVD in this package, and it is, oh man, it's the ECW Mike Awesome versus Masato Tanaka collection. It's a 3-disc set, and the Mike Awesome versus Masato Tanaka feud is one of my favorite feuds in the history of ECW. One of my favorite feuds in professional wrestling, because these guys have some brutal matches. And if you guys didn't know, before they had their classic matches in ECW, they had a lot of classic matches in Japan in the FMW promotion, and FMW was like the Japan version of ECW back in like the 90s. But man, a lot of the matches you get on this set, you get from Hardcore or Heatwave 98. That's probably one of my all-time favorite matches of their feud. And also you get the 3-way match from Anarchy Rules 99 that featured Taz, Mike Awesome, and Masato Tanaka. That's when Awesome ended up picking up the title. You also get when Masato Tanaka beat Mike Awesome for the ECW title on an episode of ECW on TNN, and then a week later Mike Awesome would end up winning the ECW title. Back it was on the New Year's Eve edition of ECW on TNN back in 1999. I definitely remember watching that. And you get a whole bunch of other classic matches from you know, house shows and pay-per-views and TV episodes between Awesome and Tanaka, but definitely looking forward to checking this one out. Alright, you guys, this final package right here is from IVPvideos.com. Like I said previously, IVP Videos specialize in Japanese pro wrestling, and this package right here is a Blu-ray of one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, and of course it's a Japanese wrestling legend, and I think you guys might get a kick out of you know, just who this wrestler is. So, enough of the talk. Let's open up this package. You ready, Gladys? Alright, you guys. This Blu-ray that I have is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers. Like I said before, it's the Japanese wrestling legend himself. Watch out, because he might shoot mist in your eyes. I think you guys know who I'm talking about. It's the Complete Great Muta Volume 1. It's a 3-disc set. Volume 1 starts off with the early days of Great Muta back when he was wrestling under his real name, Keiji Muto, in New Japan. You know, his career started in 1984, and I think with this disc set you get, like I said, a lot of his early days in his career as Keiji Muto, and then he later wrestled in Florida, I believe, as the White Ninja, or it might have been the Black Ninja, and then he ended up going back to Japan and wrestling in New Japan, and that's when he developed the whole Great Muta character, and then he would later come to the NWA back in 1989, and of course had classic matches with Sting and Ric Flair during this time. But definitely looking forward to checking out this set right here, Volume 1, and I know there's some other volumes to this right here that I hope to get in the near future, but letting you guys get a good look at this Blu-ray. And on the back, it's got some notable matches on here. You get the Great Muta taking on Sting. You know, that had to be from 1989. Great Muta taking on Scott Hall. Muta versus Dick Murdoch. Muta versus Ric Flair. Muta versus Ricky Choshu, and many more. Definitely looking forward to checking this set out right here. But before I let you guys go, I'm going to let you guys get a good look of all the Blu-rays and DVDs that I picked up. Alright, you guys, letting you get a good look of the disc and Blu-rays that I picked up. ECW on TNN, episodes 33 through 36. There you see Roadkill and Supernova. There you see some of the match listings you get through these episodes. There you see Mike Awesome challenges anyone in ECW. Taz returns and wins the belt. You know, I probably haven't seen these episodes in probably almost 20 years. I remember watching them like it was yesterday back in 2000. This next disc, it's the Mike Awesome versus Masato Tanaka collection. It's a 3-disc set. Just letting you guys get a good look. And you see the match listings on the back. I don't know if you guys can read them, but just letting you get a good look if you decide to ever purchase some of these discs. This next one right here from IVP Videos, it's the All Japan Triple Crown Anthology Volume 6. There you see a good look of the Triple Crown title, and on the back you get the match listings. This Blu-ray starts off with a tournament for the vacant Triple Crown title back in 2000, and it goes all the way up until 2003. The next Blu-ray we get right here, the legend himself, Shinya Hashimoto, the Definitive Collection, Volume 1. Nice little picture you get with this Blu-ray set, and on the back you get some of his opponents. You get Keiji Muto, Tatsumi Fujinami, Steve Corino, Great Muta, Masahiro Chono. And this final one is the Complete Great Muta Volume 1 3-disc set. That's a pretty badass looking cover if you ask me. There you see on the back, matches include Great Muta versus Sting versus Scott Hall, Ric Flair, Lex Luger, Ricky Choshu, and many, many more. But it's a 3-disc set, and I believe I looked on the website, and I believe this whole set to watch it, it's like 24 hours long. So, oh my, you guys know what I'm going to be doing for a few days. But just wanted to show you guys what I picked up. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give this video a like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Also, I'll put a link to my Twitter, my Instagram in the description box below. Also, I'll put a link to IVP Videos and highspots.com. Link to their websites will be in the description box below, so go check them out. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Gladys, do you got any last words in this video? She says she loves you guys. But guys, thanks for watching. I'm Jamming Music Man, and this is Gladys, and we will see you guys next time.